Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video. It's a bit unusual, but it's very exciting, at least to me. I want to talk about a palette that I recently found that has changed my freaking life forever, and I think everyone needs to know about it. And the palette that I'm talking about is, where is it? The Wet n Wild Coming in Latte eyeshadow palette. So I got this a while ago. I got this palette, I'd like to say a few months ago. And when I bought it, I was like, oh yeah, I've heard about Wet n Wild shadows. I've tried some of their shadows. They're good, but I mean, eh. And when I saw this palette, I was very surprised. And I was like, oh, this seemed like a very promising palette. So I decided to try it out. I've been testing it out for a few months, and I can confirm this palette is freaking amazing. This palette is great, okay? I don't know what else to say. It is incredible. I think it's $6.99, or at least that's what it says on the website. I don't know if it varies in between, like, the places where it's sold at. But in the website, this is $6.99. And I mean, I don't even know what to say. So let me just open this for y'all if I can. There are 10 eyeshadows in here, and they're all neutral. I do believe they have a more, I don't know if it's less neutral, more colorful, or more smoky, or whatever, but this is the only one of the two that I found. And it has quite a ton of different colors. It has 4 mattes and 6 shimmers. And one like satiny color. So it's 1 satin, 4 mattes, 5 shimmers. And these colors perform really great. The shimmers perform the best out of all of them. When you swatch them, they're super freaking buttery. You guys have no idea how incredible they are. They're so buttery. They like apply beautifully onto the skin. I'm sorry for the other swatches I have there from the other video, but honestly, these are great. They perform incredible without a primer, and they perform incredible with a primer as well. If you wet your brush, obviously they'll perform even better. For this one that's sort of satiny, it is a bit powdery, but it has a very pretty sheen. I mean, it's not like an impressive eyeshadow because it's just a plain like bone setting shadow, but honestly the texture is great even though it's powdery. Now for the mattes, they are quite, like, I don't know if you can tell, but they are quite powdery, and when you dip your brush into them, they can become a bit, like, can you see that? They can become a bit too powdery, which is, like, do you see this? When I swatch them, they're a bit too powdery, but honestly, I think it's because they're super soft and because they're super pigmented, because these blend beautiful, they're pigmented, they're very soft. So I really love every single shade in here. The only shade I would say is kind of like, it's this matte black. Do you hear? Like, it is a bit harder to like pick up product. It isn't smooth like the other shadows. So, I mean, and it doesn't even swatch the same. So the black is sort of like but I do have something to say about that, because I do feel like this palette is perfect for beginners. If you're someone who's just starting out on makeup and who's like, oh, I want to buy a palette that has everything I need and that I can create various looks with, but I don't really want to break the bank, you guys go to your local drugstore or buy it online and just get this, because it is a great palette. All the shadows perform very well. So the black isn't too pigmented, so it's not going to be hard to blend, and it's not going to be intimidating for people who are just starting on makeup. So I do feel like this black, even though it's not the best, I mean, I obviously have other blacks in my collection, so that doesn't really bother me, but it is buildable. You can work with it. Like, you can transform the black and make it look as opaque as you need it to be. If you use a base, it'll look even better, but like, you can build it up and make it really good. Like, you can make it a really good shadow. It's just right from the get-go, it doesn't have that same pigmentation and that same butteriness that the other shadows have. So overall, I think this palette is one of the best ones out there. I've tried the Maybelline and the Revlon palettes, and I don't like those palettes. I don't think that, I mean, they're even higher in price than this one, and I just don't think they're worth it. They're too expensive for what they are, and the shadows don't really work well. On the other hand, the L'Oreal palettes, I really do like those, and the Milani palettes are great as well. But, I mean, the L'Oreal palettes have been quite a bit expensive, like $14, $15. That's like, okay, that's not exactly drugstore, you know, and the Milani ones don't have as many shadows as these do. So, honestly, for the price and for the shadows you get in here, like, it is bang for your buck. Honestly, this palette is great. If you see it, get your hands on it. You can try it out, and you'll know that what I'm saying is true, because this palette is honestly a great palette. It also comes in with a brush that I lost. The brush also works very well, which is a plus if you don't have a ton of brushes. So there aren't enough good things I can say about this palette. All I can do is recommend this palette to you and let you know that it's worth it. If you see it, buy it, because it's just honestly out of this world amazing, and it's not super expensive. So anyways, that is my review slash swatch party of this Wet n Wild Coming in Latte eyeshadow palette. You guys, just go and buy this. Like, you've already heard me say it, but just buy it because it's amazing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to thumbs up and leave a comment as well. If you've tried this palette or other Wet n Wild palettes that you recommend, also make sure to leave them down in the comment bar so we can all know and we can all go ahead and buy as much makeup as we can from the drugstore. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to my channel to never miss out on any other videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!